Yo, fellas, what's good? What's good? Yo, I feel like we gotta talk about this, bro. We have to talk about this. So, through all the news that we got today and whatnot about, obviously 2K23 and stuff that is going on in the gameplay, because Shakedown was one of the first real content creators to play the game. He gave us some real useful information about the builds. Not about the builds, I would say about the gameplay movement and how the game plays. And off that information alone, I think I pretty much have the best point guard build, just off of what he's saying alone. And right now, I'm gonna break it down to you, everything, why I think this and everything, bro. Look, so obviously you guys know I play point guard. I am a point guard. Number one, I run the one, alright? So this is probably gonna be mainly for point guard. So I'm gonna be like, yo, alright, best point guard build, which I'm gonna say best build anyway, so it's whatever. So we already know, like, here's what we do know and what I need y'all to know about, the gameplay. The height I'm gonna go with, right? And the height I feel like is going to be the best height is 6'5". I ain't gonna lie, 6'5" is going to be the best height. Let me tell you why. So the number one reason why I went 6'5", or I'm going to go 6'5", is on-ball defense buff. So, Shakedown played the game and he said that he was playing with like Alonzo Ball, right? And Alonzo Ball is a pretty good defensive player, in 2K. So he was saying how he was bodying up Steph Curry, he was bodying up, getting a lot of bump animations. So like, I want to be 6'5" so I could guard. I know a lot of guards are going to be around, 6'3", 6'2", and I'm going to want to have that height advantage to get those bump animations, especially on defense, on somebody smaller than me, of course. And another reason why I want to be around 6'5" is because of the layups. I want to have a high layup because Shakedown says he said the block got nerfed, right? He said he was trying to block Chris Paul, but it was hard. It wouldn't even let him block him. So I was like, okay, maybe, the blocks did get nerfed. The blocks did get nerfed, the chase down blocks got nerfed, and he said that layups are more effective. So that means badges like Acrobat and the badges that really didn't mean as much are going to matter way more this year, like Fearless Finisher. Bro, I'm thinking of one right now. I'm thinking of it. I just can't wrap my head around it. Is it Grace Under Pressure? It's something like that. I forgot the badge, but I think it's Grace Under Pressure. Actually, no, it's Giant Slayer. See, Giant Slayer, that's what I was looking for. But if we could time our layups, if timing layups is actually good, you could turn that on. Pro Touch will be an amazing badge. Like I said, layups are pretty good this year, he said. That's good news. So definitely want to be 6'5", or 6'4". I can look. If metric builds are in the game, I'll do a mixture of 6'4", almost going to 6'5", right? And then you'll still have that height. You gotta realize to get those layups off and something. See, if you gotta realize those players in play now, they don't really have a high block. So if a guy has a high block rating, you're more tend to get blocked. So you have to play it safe and go taller. So that's what I'm saying. The layups definitely seem like they're going to be a thing this year. Also, Giant Slayer, I love that badge. I love that badge for me because it's just gonna be more. I'm gonna be more crafty with my layups, bro. I promise. So yes, one reason I want to go 6'5" is because of the layups in the defense. So yeah, all right, that's just height though. That's just height. More acrobatic layups. That actually gives smaller PGs more of an advantage, bro. So they got speed and they got the layups. So my 3-pointer, I gotta add that too. He said that 3-point shooting is going to be relatively easy this year. It's not going to be hard. For what I'm hearing, shooting will be easy. Like, look, they can definitely send out a patch day 1 to make it harder to shoot, or maybe day 2. But as of day 1, shooting is not really that hard. It's almost similar to this game. Not really as much difference, Like he said, he was playing with a guy I don't know. He didn't say who he's playing with. He just said he was playing with a guy who had a high 3-point shot, and it felt like everything was going in regardless of the hands of defense or not. So I decided to say, y'all, I'm going like mid 80s 3. You know what I'm saying? Around 85 through 88, just like this year. Nothing different. I'm gonna try to aim for exactly this year, 88 3. Honestly, because I know we're gonna get the breakthrough gear, like, you know what I'm saying, like this year. And guess what? I'm gonna get my 93 off of that. So yes, I'm probably gonna go the same 3. I'm trying to get the same, bro. I'm honestly, gonna try to get the same build. I made the best point guard build this year. I made the best balanced point guard build, and I'm gonna try to make the exact same thing, but a few tweaks according to the information. Now, like I said, I want to go, mid. I don't want to go too high of a 3 because I know they're gonna exaggerate the points used to upgrade your 3. Like I said in 2K, when it comes to the 3-point shot and the ball control, the more you upgrade it, the more or less you'll be able to upgrade anything else. So yeah, we'll keep it relatively in the high 80s, mid to high 80s for the 3-point shot, as well as the mid-range. We'll see about that, but that's not as important as the 3-point shot. So the wingspan has to be long. The wingspan gotta be long, bro. It gotta be on the longer side. You know, saying that midpoint on your wingspan, it gotta be on the longer side, not the shorter side, fellas. So there's reasons for that. He said that covering a jump shooter is going to be, I'm not even saying it's going to be easy. Let's just say it's easier to cover a jump shooter if you have a long wingspan. He said that, I think a player was in the free throw area, around that area, and he passed it out to somebody, I would say in the corner or the hash. But that player, he got to him really quick. And I'm saying, like, wow, how the hell can you get to him that quick? Maybe the guy had a long wingspan, saying that gotta be something that's gonna be hella beneficial for you. Having a long wingspan, it never goes wrong, as long as it doesn't take down your 3-point shot or your ball control, and to be respectable, okay, to be honest and respectable. That hasn't been the case with most 2Ks recently, but hey, it's a new 2K. Who knows? We don't know anything about the build system. So I'm going to try to get a relatively long wingspan so I can have a better contest. Also, he says, saying if what he says about shooting is true, you're going to want to have a long wingspan, right? He said the hands-up defense is kind of shaky. He said that. So far off of play now, but we don't know what difficulty that's on, so I don't know. So we gotta see. Until the demo comes out, we got to see. But when the demo comes out, this is the first build I'm testing, hands down. So what else did I put? Good wingspan, 6'5" for defense, good defensive stats. Oh yes, there's 2 more things I want, and then the last thing is gonna be kind of like surprising to y'all. So of course we want to have a similar ball control to what I have this year, and that's like around I think I had like a 90 ball control. If that's impossible, I will settle with like around an 86 to 88 ball control. But the thing that matters the most when it comes to like moving fast with the ball is of course speed with ball and acceleration. Those are the 2 stats that matter the most when it comes to moving fast with the ball. So ball control isn't as important as it was previous 2Ks. The stats that you guys really want to worry about, speed with ball and acceleration. That's determining how fast you move with the ball, and of course quick first step, but you guys already knew that. So yeah, one thing I want to focus on this year, again, is the dunking, right? The dunking. So he said we got a new dunk meter, so dunking could be as good as ever. Like I said, dunking is gonna be good this year. Dunking is gonna be good. Like I hated the dunk meter this year. I promise I hated the dunk meter. The fact that he said we get a new dunk meter, it is almost the same as the shot meter? What? That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. And just looking at some of the gameplay of how the dunking is this year, I already could tell you could have some pretty high finishing. I'm not even gonna go too much into that because I really expect dunking to be as the same, or if not very close to how it is this year. I just feel like dunking was pretty good this year. There's no reason to really change it. Especially if chase down dunks is harder, man, it's gonna be rough. So yeah, honestly, if chase down blocks is harder, I expect maybe finishing I could see finishing taking. I'm gonna be optimistic with y'all. I could see finishing taking a nerf if chase down blocks is nerfed as well. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep that balance. You see how I just got that right there, that good contest, and they let him make that? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, 2K23 is going to be similar to that, I feel like. I really don't feel like it's going to be any different. But what you guys will be surprised about is that I wanted a little bit of post control on my point guard build. You know, he has a high wingspan, therefore he's going to have a high release point, especially when I'm backing down smaller guards. I want to be able to pull a post fade. Like Shakedown said, post control and post fading feels pretty good this year, and I want to test it out. That's not going to be the main focus. That might be like in the 70s or something. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a low stat. You know what I'm saying? That's going to pull like when I had the mismatch. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to have. You know what this reminds me of, bro? Hold on. Hold on, bro. I might just make a DeJounte Murray build, bro. It just reminds me of that. But he gonna be able to shoot, chill. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have a way higher 3 than DeJounte Murray in real life. But that's the ideal point guard build you want to have. A small to mid like height point guard who's defensive oriented, who can shoot the ball and handle it, you know, with a crazy long wingspan for defensive purposes. You know what I'm saying? So that layup, having that high layup in mid 3 is gonna go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Even the long wingspan is going to help your finishing. You guys got to realize everything about your build is going to help each stat. So the long wingspan is going to help my finishing. I'm going to have to deal with the 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting boost on him anyway. I'm going to have a fast jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So that mid 3 is going to go wonders. Especially if the game is easy to shoot. The ball control is going to stay the same as my playmaking shot creator I have in this build, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to give up something. You're going to have to go on low on something, bro. Look, we're going to have a crazy perimeter defense this year. I want to be able to lock up, I want those bump animations, bro. And I'm telling you, it's going to make it so you're going to have a 90 plus perimeter defense to have clamps even on gold. If it's like that, if the clamps badge is like that, if you're really getting bumps this year, they're gonna have to bump up the requirements for you to get the badge on a certain tier to make it balanced. You understand what I'm saying? So with all that being said, the build I'm making next year or for the demo is going to be similar to this playmaking shot creator that I have. And if you guys have been watching me, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go down below in the description below and watch the build, the build tutorial real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Get a more understanding. But that's exactly what I'm going for, bro. That build with a longer wingspan, more defense. But anyway, let me know what build you're planning on making when the demo comes out, because I know you're able to make like 5 or so builds for the demo until they say, yo, alright, we're gonna lock your shit out here, nigga. But anyway, I'm out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'm out, man. Peace. So when that demo comes out, we're gonna be on that, man. Just wait and be patient. We're gonna make the best guard build in the game. Facts.